reality shows about car restoration amaze us with the amazing opportunities that they provide to cars that have seen better times, in addition to engaging us with their clutching drama and stunning makeovers. One show that sticks out in this sense is Wheeler Dealers. It's evocative of a few other car restoration projects, but with a unique twist. Rather than a conventional retail setting, viewers stay with Mike Brewer, a dealer and motor enthusiast, on his adventure. Their ultimate goal is to make a profit while bringing these vehicles back to their former state of perfection. Since the British television series launch in 2003, during his tenure, Ant, who made appearances in seasons 14 through to 16, became well known. It seems reasonable that, as devoted watchers of the show, we would be curious to find out what happened to Ant Anstead after he left. Join us, folks, to know what tragic accident happened to Ant Anstead, and also I am going to reveal some secret about Ant Anstead, so watch this video till the end. Anthony Richard Anstead was the beginning of Ant's story in Plymouth, England. On March 28, 1979, he was born into a home as the second of 4 boys. When Ant was 8 years old, he relocated to Richard Hale School in Hertfordshire from his native of Campershire. After completing police training, he was commissioned as an officer in 1999. At the time, he was one of the youngest armed police officers in the country. Even though Ant was a great law enforcement officer, his greatest passion was cars. Ant went from being poor to being a vehicle maker. He initially renovated a former cow shed on a farmer's property for a year at no cost. This shack was his workshop when he started building cars. After 3 years on the farm, Ant's company was beginning to grow. Due to his increasing prominence and expertise in cars, he moved to a larger, more modern location. Here, he brought together a skilled team of car craftsmen to start crafting one-of-a-kind vehicle artwork and customized cars for clients and collectors. TV networks took notice of Ant because of his rising star power and impressive portfolio that showcases superb automobile design. His career as a television personality began when he showcased his abilities in automotive building and maintenance. Ant really passed up the opportunity to appear on British television because he is particular about the projects that pique his interest. But reality TV's draw would eventually get to him. In 2014, he established the television production company Angel 22, and chose to manage Angel 22 in addition to co-hosting the show with Philip Glenister, who had a passion for cars. With his adaptable manner and strong on-camera presence, Ant became a well-known TV show host from afar. His pleasant on-screen persona would come in useful as co-host of BBC Live's Building Cars, Live with James May. The next year, he made appearances on Sunday Brunch Live, World's Most Expensive Cars, Wheeler Dealers, and Craft It Yourself, the most watched program of them all. Originally slated to be shot in the UK, Wheeler Dealers was shot in California for the first half of its run, and joined the cast after Ed China's 2017 departure from the program, and enthusiastically accepted the offer, packed up his complete life in the UK, and traveled to Southern California to take part in the program, not realizing how long it would take in the US. Though the precise cause of the transformation is unknown, we would like to call attention to the fact that Ant's significant life transition happened simultaneously with the divorce of his first wife, Louise, with whom he had 2 children, a boy and a girl. Even if it had nothing to do with the divorce, individuals rarely make significant life choices after such a significant occurrence. The inclusion of Ant to Wheeler Dealers was well appreciated by the audience. He was highly esteemed and had a wonderful friendship with Mike Brewer. That's why it was unexpected when Ant revealed on Instagram that he was departing the program after only 3 seasons. In the composition, he conveyed his delight in passing the spanners to his successor, Mark Elvis Priestley, and had good reasons for quitting the show. He had settled down in California and had no intention of returning to the United Kingdom. He also performs in other shows across the state, which keeps him busy. However, Ant had another engagement on the Wheeler Dealers return trip to the UK. In 2005, Ant was married to Louise, who was his first wife. Together, they gave birth a lovely daughter called Emily. Archie, a son, ended up being a member of their family. However, after a 12-year journey together, their paths parted in 2017. It's important to remember that Ant left his first marriage and began a new chapter in his love life in 2017. He started dating Christina El Moussa, who was well known for her part in the television series Flip or Flop in the same year. Since October 2017, the two of them have been romantically together. At their Newport Beach, California, home, Ant and Christina exchanged vows on December 22, 2018. The pair shocked everyone by choosing to keep their wedding a closely kept secret, despite everyone's expectations that it would be a lavish celebration. Their wedding was dubbed a mysterious winter paradise wedding, and only around 70 of their closest friends and relatives were there. It's interesting to note that even with all of these individual achievements, Ant and co-host Mike remained the devoted mechanics on Wheeler Dealers. Christina expressed her happiness in May 2019 after meeting Ant. She said that after experiencing her first love, she was eager to have a family with him. Christina and Ant filed for divorce in September 2020, claiming they couldn't agree on anything. But according to reports, Christina and Ant had been having marital problems even after their son Hudson was born, at least a year ago. On social media, Christina was the first to announce the split. She announced that she and Anstead had decided to part ways in an Instagram post that was long since removed. She urged her fans to respect their privacy, emphasizing that their children would always come first. Ant posted a photo of their split on Instagram almost a week after she made the comment. It seemed from his message that he had no intention of things ending. He spoke about not giving up on their marriage, remaining quiet, and clinging to hope. He even prayed Christina would find peace in her choice. Christina and Ant Anstead were officially divorced 9 months after their breakup became public. He was renting a little flat before he bought a home. Ant got stung by the split. Diet and sleep were affected. Now his attention is on the future, which seems to have a lot of potential. Ant so agreed to stay in California in order to be close to his child Hudson when Wheeler Dealers packed up and made the decision to return to the UK. Ant Anstead has seen great success since departing from Wheeler Dealers. It seems since that Wheeler Dealers fans were upset by Ant Anstead's departure since he was a significant cast member. Mike Brewer has developed a reputation for losing his technique over time. Ant would have to go. It was a decision where family came first. Following his departure from the program, Ant concentrated on starting the process of moving beyond his divorce and increasing his time with his kid. Regretfully, once he revealed his split with Christina on social media, he was bombarded with nasty and unwanted comments. Even after leaving Wheeler Dealers, Ant Anstead maintains a prominent profile in the reality television industry. Despite everything, the bond of affection between Ant and Mike Brewer still exists. They will always treasure the special times they spent on the show, especially the one when they worked together to make the most profit in Wheeler Dealers history. In his personal life, Ant has fallen in love once again, this time with Bridget Jones' actress Renee Zellweger. For nearly 2 years, Renee and Ant have been secretly dating, and she's even becoming close to Ant's kid, Hudson. Those wedding bells could ring again before we know it. Christina, who resides in Orange County with her third husband, Jonna, and Ant, still shares custody of Hudson. I hope you enjoy the video.